Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajeem. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Today our topic is voice, and this is part 2 of the series. Let's look at the passive voice of past indefinite tense. This is an active voice sentence in past indefinite tense. Ahmed caught the ball. In this sentence, Ahmed is the subject, caught is the verb, and the ball is the object. In an active sentence, the subject is the doer of the action. So who caught the ball? Ahmed caught the ball. And the object is the receiver of the action. The verb in this case is a transitive verb because it has an object. Remember that if a sentence has an intransitive verb, the passive voice of that sentence is not possible. Let's look at the passive voice of this sentence. The ball was caught by Ahmed. In a passive voice sentence, the subject is the receiver of the action and the doer becomes the part of the by phrase. The verb is was caught. And was caught has two parts. It has the auxiliary verb was and the third form of the verb caught. Remember that if the subject is singular, we will use was, and if it is plural, we will use were. Now let's change some sentences from active voice to passive voice. She threw the ball. He ate 2 apples. It went outside. They broke huge rocks. We recited Quran. I washed the car. You can pause the video here and change the sentences to passive voice. Now let's check the answers. The ball was thrown by her. 2 apples were eaten by him. The passive voice of this sentence is not possible because it does not have an object. So it is an intransitive verb. And you know that passive voice is not possible for intransitive verbs. Huge rocks were broken by them. Quran was recited by us. The car was washed by me. Now let's look at the passive and active voice of future indefinite tense. This is an active sentence in future indefinite tense. Sarah will send the emails. In an active voice sentence, the subject is the doer and the object is the receiver. So who will send the emails? Sarah will send the emails, so she is the doer. And the emails are the receiver of the action. The verb here is will send, and it is a transitive verb because the action is transferred on the object. Let's look at the passive form of this sentence. The emails will be sent by Sarah. The subject in a passive voice sentence is the receiver of the action, and the doer becomes part of the by phrase. The verb is will be sent. This has 2 parts, rather 3 parts. Will be sent. Will be is the auxiliary, and the third form of the verb send is sent. Let's change the active voice sentences to passive voice. She will throw the ball. He will eat apples. It will go outside. They will break it. We will recite Quran. I will wash the dishes. You can pause the video here and change these sentences to passive voice. Now let's check the answers. The ball will be thrown by her. Apples will be eaten by him. Passive voice is not possible because the sentence has a verb which is intransitive. It will be broken by them. Quran will be recited by us. The dishes will be washed by me. That's all for today. Jazakallah. See you next time. Allah Hafiz.